What's up, everyone? This is Anthony Fritchley, known as Anthony Fritchley 2003, my YouTube channel here. And this is going to be a very important announcement video for September 3rd, 2025. And there's something I gotta say with this announcement video. So let's get started with this announcement video started. So here we go. Let's get started. And please watch this video because this is very important. So yeah. And guys, I got something to say for this announcement video, you guys. I'm not going to explain what I'm planning to upload because I wasn't sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to upload either. Because I was thinking about uploading before this announcement video because I was going to do something very important. This is probably the last video this will be uploaded for today on September 3rd because this is a very important, you guys. And this is kind of like a break announcement because I'll tell you why I say break is because tomorrow on Thursday I probably will not be on YouTube at all. I might not be on YouTube at all because I have a life outside YouTube when I'm at home and stuff like that. I'll tell you why I probably will not be on YouTube, you guys, on Thursday. And I'll tell you the reasons why. It's because I'm gonna I have a job interview, you guys. Since I don't have school anymore and I graduated, I'm gonna have a job. Maybe someday I might get a job, you guys. I'm just gonna get a job. Like, speaking of some YouTubers back in 2024, like, someone made fun of me since I like him. He said, "Grow up and get a job." And speaking of that, I might get a job soon, but not the type of. And yes, I will grow up and get a job. Well, not the besides the hurting feeling part. I'm not. But I might like the job, but I hope I'll be better working at a job. So yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm probably going to be an interview. I remember it's a place I remember used to work back in 2023, which is a kind of an internship, which I used to work at Leg Up Farmers Market. That's the place I'm going to be working at, Leg Up Farmers Market. I remember I had a job coach back in 2023, which is Mr. Anthony. I think I might try Leg Up Farmers Market because I don't mind working at Leg Up there. I remember, well, usually when I work at Leg Up Farmers Market, not only I was here by myself, I was with some other friends you don't know, 2 friends you don't know, and I did say back in 2023, during the end of 2023, I did say an announcement video, which I have a life outside YouTube while I'm working at Leg Up Farmers Market. So guys, and someday when I work at a job every day, guys, I have a little bad news to tell you. I will not going to be on YouTube for a very long time at all. Because someday, if I won't be able to do any YouTube, I might not do any YouTube or upload videos at all. Because I have no internet at home, and I can't do any YouTube anytime. I have no internet. Well, I could except using her phone, but I can't usually use her phone anytime. Because I don't really own my iPhone, and I don't own my real computer. Well, I would, if I did own my computer or my laptop. Anything I own my computer with no internet, I can't do YouTube. So no internet, no YouTube. So that, I might not have YouTube at all while I'm working at a job. And speaking of working at Leg Up, I only didn't do YouTube at all. Yeah. And I can't be on YouTube all day 24/7, you guys. And I don't usually do it anyways. I don't just stay on YouTube 24/7 anyways, because due to social media and commenting on my channels and stuff like that. It's because I have a life outside YouTube, usually at home and stuff like that. I remember back at school, which I did have a life outside YouTube. I did have a life outside YouTube while working the Panther Perkins, some schoolwork and stuff like that. So yeah. And I remember what I usually work at Lego Farmers Market. I usually do stocking cans and stuff like that. But it can be hard for me working in a job. Sometimes it's not easy for me. It's not. I remember it's not the job. I remember I used to work at Lego Farmers Market, but not anymore. I might try to do that. I might come back trying to work at Lego Farmers Market. But it won't be the job coach. It'll probably be a new job coach. I remember I had the meeting. It's the one I met her once, but it's actually her name is kind of a Sophia, whatever that is. So yeah. And no, I probably will not be on YouTube on Thursday. I might come back on Friday, but I don't know. But I think what I'm planning to upload on Friday is this is going to be a very special surprise I'm planning to do on Friday. What special I'm going to do? Well, you'll find out on Friday, so stay tuned for that. Because this VHS tape. So stay tuned for the full rip. Well, here's what I gotta tell you about the Thomas VHS, homemade VHS. This is actually a whole movie. I'll show you proof on a VHS. It's actually a whole movies with me with. I used to have wooden Thomas trains. Yeah, not only I'm talking about Lego, I think I'm talking about Thomas. So yeah, I guess speaking of not only just the job, speaking of other things. This is my whole movies that Thomas. You can see I have wooden Thomas. This full video, stay tuned for that, you guys. This is for all the Thomas fans. If you're watching this, I have. Guys, I used to have the wooden Thomas trains, but until since 2023, they got rid of all of them except I still have the wooden Thomas toy. And not only that, we used to have the motorized Thomas, but not anymore. So yeah. Anyways. I was making it. Yeah. So yeah, this will be the Thomas home move. This is actually back in 2016. The first homemade VHS tape with an Ubi logo and Connect channel. And this one has never been uploaded on my YouTube channel before. That will be uploaded on my YouTube channel on this Friday, if I am coming back to YouTube. But it's a good thing. I know she told me that. I know that my grandma told me that I'm only going to work at a job once this week, so it's a good thing. I'm glad that I'm only going to working at a job once for this week. So I'm going to work at a job once. So guys, so if I did have a job every day, you guys, no, not this week. I mean, sometimes somewhere like September, October, someday, you guys. If I'm going to work at a job, I am no longer going to do some lot of YouTube stuff. I'm only going to upload videos sometimes. Because at home, I don't have internet at home, and I can't do any YouTube at a job at all. The only thing I could upload videos anytime is at her office at work. Yeah, usually I do upload videos at her office nowadays anytime. I know when I go back to school, I usually upload videos or do some YouTube on her laptop computer. But except I don't do YouTube when I'm in the perk or some schoolwork. And yes, I do upload videos at school. And yes, that's the same school I created a YouTube channel. I guess I created a YouTube channel for the very first time since December 11, 2019. It was American Studies. I think I was at American Studies when I did that. But I thought it was kind of very sneaky, but I might I always want the YouTube channels because I was a long time ago before I had a YouTube channel. I was been so excited to have a YouTube channel because I had a PBS blank tape of it. Good thing I uploaded the PBS Kids program break, and I could probably do YouTube full rips. I could probably upload whatever I want on my YouTube channel. It's a good thing I had a channel since 5 years. Well, it would have been almost 5 or 6 years now, because I didn't have my own YouTube channels. This YouTube channel I had since 2023. Just my own account recently got terminated, but that wasn't the same YouTube channel that I got my very first YouTube channel. So yeah. And yes, I will do a full rip to this. This is for, in case you didn't know about this tape, I did show you this. I have a TVCR combo right here. Yeah, I do have a TVCR combo. This model number is very hard to find. But the TVCR combos are very cheap, but are very easy to find, but not. Cheap is, usually the VCRs and TVCR combos are very expensive then. Only if they work. See, this is a Thomas Home Movie. Yes, this is an SP mode tape. It does record in hi-fi, but it'll be a lot better if I record in mono, because this tape was damaged and has a lot of issues, and that's always on the VHS tape. Not only that, on the hi-fi sound. Yeah, you see, look at Henry go. This is. It would have been. You can do it, Henry, because I think that's the part I remember. Oh, I remember the Barney. Oh, that's part. I forgot about making that into. That part I made to Barney was taken from the Tweet Talking Gals and Babies, and yes, I did like Barney. I made stuff with Barney the dinosaur, but it's actually shaped like an owl, like a bird. Let me check. Or maybe it's just the Little Live Pets birds. And here's I remember I used to have it. Yeah, I have never been showing that this one has never been shown on YouTube, because this is for everyone who remembered Tommy's. You'll probably really love this. Or maybe if you don't like it, if you don't want to watch like this if I upload it, just tell me, okay? In case it's not that exciting. Sometimes it's kind of boring due to my home movies. Because it's actually home movies. The reason why I have the timer right here because of my Bell and Howell camera. I did hook up to the camera to a VCR and I record that. I remember the first time I connect the camera, I'd be able to record home movies to a VHS. I didn't use the VHS camcorder. I used the Bell and Howell. I would have kept the videos. Bell and Howell. I'd be able to upload videos if it's just a video file. I would edit videos, but I only had I might do like 2-part video. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just do a full rip without any. Without any DVD recording. Yep. I used to have the motorized Thomas trains and take along Thomas and wooden Thomas sets, but I don't think I have those anymore. But I still have some. I got rid of mostly, especially I still have I do remember I used to have the barrel loader who said, "Welcome to Tidmouth, barrel deeper, Thomas." I don't think I have that on video, sadly, because that barrel loader no one upload. I don't think I do. If I did, this is the error messed up. That's funny. Yes, it does have camcorded with, but it does have the Thomas and Friends DVD trailer from like the Anchor Bay DVDs we know, like the 2004 to 2007. Does have, well, it's 2004 through 2008 from Anchor Bay, or just sometimes just hit entertainment by itself. Have that. Just that what's camcorded. It does have some troublesome truck. I might have troublesome I do have 2 music videos. One is the I don't think I have the Troubles with Trucks video, but I think I might have accident. Here's the camcorder accident video. Not only it's just a wooden Thomas, it does have my reference scenes with Andy Griffith Show and the Thomas. The Andy Griffith Show is the episode when had the siren was having trouble with the siren on Andy Griffith Show. And I did made a new evil made-up character. Because I had 2 salty wooden characters, and we call him Toffee. Yeah, some of the characters were motorized.
Thomas, I have something to say. What is it? I think we have to end this show. Aww.
Yes.
Come on, to us. Don't worry. Can we make another one? What about the Trucks with Trucks? We can do it.
Yeah, and the first part, how it begins is when Thomas got a Genogen, and I think me and my brother played with Thomas trains. It was fun to play. Actually, we were both 13. Well, I was at the beginning of 13. My brother was at the end of 13. So yeah, because my brother was 11 months before I was born. So yeah, he is my brother. I can't tell what his name is, so I could call him Game Blocks though. Unless you can find a grown foster kid. I think I call him Toffee if I have an extra salty. We call him Toffee because Toffee he was evil, but now he's good. I mean, we kind of like a made up Thomas character name, an evil version of Salty called Toffee. So yeah. Yeah. And guys, that'll be coming in until Friday. And here we did that boo thing. This is I had a really long life having Thomas trains. I used to have those Thomas trains, but not anymore. And speaking of that, I am kind of a little into a lot of Thomas now. I'm kind of a Thomas fan now. This is the only Thomas home movie VHS recording. This is actually a first homemade VHS tape with an Ubi logo. Because I always want a homemade VHS with Ubi logos because I didn't get a chance to have any home movies on YouTube sadly I was only stuck with that back then until I found out when I had a Blu-ray player. Since I found out since I finally had the remote for the Sony Blu-ray player, I didn't have to worry about it all the time. I remember yeah, very cool. That'll wait until yeah, well, I remember I recorded that home movie back in November 2016. Yeah, this is actually good thing I had a homemade print date. Yeah, it does sound like that. So I'll show you what it looked like in my opening. I'm not going to interrupt because the homemade look I haven't showed you yet. Oh. I might have to fix that tape, but yeah. I don't want to talk about it, but it's hard to explain, but yeah. So anyways, so yeah, guys, besides the Thomas video, I probably will not be on YouTube on Thursday, you guys. So that means I have a life outside YouTube while I'm at a job at like a farmer's market, because it's kind of like my interview. So I just want to see if I liked it or not, because I haven't been working at Lego Farmers Market for a long time, so yeah. And I can't be on YouTube all day 24/7, and I'm not going to be on YouTube at all, guys. So that means I have to wait until Friday to come back doing YouTube or uploading videos, so yeah. So yeah, and I'm probably, right now I'm only going to be on YouTube for a little bit, I don't know, but actually it was recorded, uploaded, and scheduled like 6 or 7 p.m. I don't know, but yeah. And I don't know what else I gotta say with this announcement video, so I'm gonna have to let it be. So yeah, I have a life outside YouTube while I'm at the job, while I'm at Lego Farmers Market and stuff like that. So yeah, while I'm at an interview at the job with the job coach, and I think when I'm dropped at my house, I'm probably gonna be alone. I'm probably dropping my house then her office, because I don't have YouTube. I don't have the internet. If I had the internet, if I have the internet, and if I have my own computer, I will go do some YouTube anytime. And she might have her phone, but I will not have her phone. I can't use her phone. It will not have the passcode. Sadly couldn't do YouTube. So yeah, I don't usually do YouTube at home. It's a good thing I have other things to do besides that. So yeah. And I will plan to upload the full rip to the Thomas video whole movie. I just used my Magnavox VCR DVD combo that I used, and it didn't have any bad issues, but it does have some that have a little messy, dirty issues, a little bit, almost, kind of. It depends. It does work, kind of works okay without any messing it up. It's a good thing I pressed track and press play on the VCR, and it's not in the bad spot. It was in perfect spot. I like a perfect spot without any bad spot before it's auto tracking. It's a lot better if it's in a better spot in SP mode. So yeah, just like how they usually do, and then they make tapes, whatever that is. So yeah. So yeah, I think that's all I gotta say with this announcement video. I think I'm out of ideas. So yeah, that's all I gotta say for this announcement video. So subscribe to my channel, everybody. Triple like on this video, and I'll see you guys next time on the next video. Bye bye.